Hey guys, Jared Reddy here with a life hack for you. When it comes to folding a box and you want to get it shut, it has 4 flaps like this one, you want to get it to look like this, there is a trick that you can use in order to get this done most efficiently, and it's a trick that may apply in more ways than one. We'll find out. If you want to get this shut and you want to get it done right, you want to do it quick, you want to have the right way to do it every time, you're not just going to want to start wherever and just cut across and do things, and you have to redo everything all over again. You don't want to do that. You want to start in a certain place. And the trick here is that you want to start with the flap that you want to end with, okay? So you're going to take, let's say this flap right here. I want to end with this one right here. So you're going to go down with this one first, and just like time, you're going to go clockwise. You're going to go boom town, boom town, boom town, fold it in just like that, okay? You got yourself a closed box. Nice and neat, it's done pretty quick. I know that I can do that every time, and it will work. Obviously, this may have a little bit of a different implication too, because of the fact that it's the beginning of the year. It could sound cliche even, but there is another reason why this theory works, and it's more than just with shutting boxes, okay? If you want to get to a certain place in your life, if you want to get to a certain place in your own personal relationship with people, relationship with God, relationship with yourself, you want to make sure that you start at the right place, okay? If you want to end up with God, if you want to end up with a closer place with God, if you want to end up basically on this journey of life that we're living, if you want to end up in a place where you have peace, where you have joy, where you have where you feel successful and fulfilled in your life, then you want to make sure you want to start in the right spot. All those things that I mentioned, those are godly attributes for someone, a Christian that has a walk with God in their life. So if you want to end with a walk with God, you should start with the walk with God, okay? If you want to end with your day being full of joy, then at the beginning of your day, you should start seeking the one that provides that joy for you. So you want to maybe, instead of just grabbing it, whatever is in front of you, work, maybe God, and then maybe, hobbies on the side, or whatever it is for you, you know what I mean? You don't want to just go willy-nilly. You want to make sure you start at the exact right place that you want to end with, because if at the end of the day, the game is to get to heaven, then we need to start with the one who comes from heaven originally, the one that created heaven, okay? So you want to start with the right place at the beginning. You want to start where you want to end. So you're going to take this flap and you're going to go down. And just like I said before, just like time, you're going to want to let things take its course. Just keep on folding down the way it was naturally supposed to. When it comes time to close it off, God will take care of what you couldn't, okay? So I want to encourage somebody and let you know that through it all, through everything that you face, whether it's good, bad, ugly, gorgeous, whatever it is that you find yourself in front of, if you know where you want to end up, if you know where you want to be at the end of the day, start there. Start there with that in mind. Start there with that logic in your head that says, you know what, I want to end right here, so I'm going to start right here, because I know that with my personal walk with God, things that I've tried to do where I try to just go in a random order, you know what I mean? It ended up being kind of a mess. It ended up being very random itself, you know what I mean? So ultimately, the only thing I wanted to share with you is that you need to start where you want to finish. And if the end game result for you is to get closer to God, it is for me, and I pray that it is for you as well, then start with Him. Start with God first, and He will let things just fall the way that they need to, and it's foolproof. Look at the box.